And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now, and today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The pitch. Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now it's Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
This one in the air. Moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Zach Gallen.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Walker steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Left field, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's second. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And the pitch. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that.
0-2.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two outs. Stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll.
Batting in the cleanup spot today, but you could easily see him in the 2-hole and even sometimes leading off. Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Glass now, ready deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses.
That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's Jack Peterson. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Two out, space is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Gallen back to work. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. The line of the pitch. That's to third. Suarez. Jump throw. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
James Outman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, You're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Wouldn't chase that time. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Out to short, Perdomo. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That's in there. Strike 1. Suarez, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The other way, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alec Thomas now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
There's a strike. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The Dodgers up by a run here in the second game of the series. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers.
Right. I mean, that's perfect location. Right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Freeman, the throw to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And fouled off. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Sliced hard but foul. The Diamondbacks down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Goes down looking.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. A double and a run scored his first time up. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas gets under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the righty deals. Struck him out looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First time up was a pop out. Bounce to third. They get the out on Marte.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Got one out to right. Taylor has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Gallen back to work. Down the middle for a strike. Going 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Ball 1 there. Not
2-2.
close with that one. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Just misses. And that's ball 3.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
High.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. And now Jack Peterson. The right-hander back to work. That's in there.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
0-2.
And he deals. Good eye right there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
At the belt and fires. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Suarez swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. And two away now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in, ball one. Kicks and deals. Gets the outside corner with that one. Gurriel off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pumps that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair. But once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. And he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there. Letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Allen catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. The pitch. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 2nd game of the series. The 0-2. And he chases that one. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Taylor.
Had to put up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The center fielder, number 33.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Now one miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., now at the plate, Ketel Marte. Marte goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is Corbin Carroll. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And Jock Peterson stands in. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glasnow. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in there. 1-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with
backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The D-backs trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. Snuck the fastball by him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Muncy. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Whips it across, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to bounce something off and extend that at bat.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Nope,
Way inside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Turns and fires to Betts.
Ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and they still trail it here 3-1. Top of inning number 7. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. The lefty fires. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
The center fielder, number 5.
And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's two away.
The catcher, number 14. Gabriel
2 outs, base is empty.
Moreno.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Oh.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Gallen back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 50.
Nice line drive to pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Muncy to hit. In there at the knees.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Paul Sewall up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson warming up as well. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Perdomo. Off balance feet. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first-pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallen departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the bump, Kyle Nelson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So the tying run at second. Down the line. Gurriel going back, and it hooks just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And down the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And they get the out on Smith. And that's the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. And here it comes. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
This one in the air. Lux makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Ketel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte will hit next. 1 for 3. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. Corbin Carroll waiting to hit for the D-backs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and the score stays 3-1. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. 1 away.
Now the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now it's Mookie Betts. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. That clips a corner.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball. 2-2.
That one off the mark, and the count's full. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Right-handed reliever, and he walked it.
Take your base, ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Betts off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Out towards left center. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Gurriel. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Lake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Gurriel gets a piece.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly, got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. This one popped up right side. Has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that's the third out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. It just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
He's 2 outs away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a slider for a strike.
Full count.
Ginkel is just 1 strike away. Right through there, got it. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.